Hello and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Weekender show. I'm Mal Lee, your host for this evening. I wasn't last night, it was the other kids who were hosting the show, and you may have seen them all, full house there. We had young commentators and they were really into it. They were superb, I must admit. I mean, they're getting a lot of following, especially on TikTok. And I haven't seen the video yet last night, and it was great. When these kids come together, before they met us, they were all nervous, everyone was just getting on, you know the way kids do and what have you. Now they're the best of friends, and I was laughing last night. I was watching them. I was sitting in here and I was watching the way they were lining up. And you talk about role play when you go to these courses. We all hate it, don't we? These kids are right up for it now. They're singing, they're dancing, they're making moves, they're making videos. The confidence that has oozed out of them since they've been, not just with us, with themselves. They brought it out on themselves. Okay, we've helped, and that's what Young Commentators was all about, to give the kids a voice. And boy, are they getting a voice now, and they're really, really motivated. And I'll put a photograph up on social media, or I have done, about the kids. And you know what, we had, I think it was about 30 kids who wanted to get involved in the show, and it all dwindled right down. As you go on with the show, some kids get bored, some kids that can't be bothered. We all know what happens. You can't force any children to do what they don't want to do, and that's the be all and end all. That's the way it is. If they don't like it, they don't like it. And we've done them all out, and we've left with a core of 5, solid core of 5, absolutely brilliant. And I can't emphasise enough that the work that we've done, I think it's been nearly 2 years now, and now they've got their own show. They've built up to that. You've seen it, Young Commentators, the DXTL, on the podcasting. They all have their own microphones, and now they'll be going soon with their handheld recorders. They'll be going out with us, and they're going to be talking to some of the parents, some managers, even kids who are playing football, and they're going to gather stories. And they got their ID cards last night. You may have seen that. They loved those ID cards, and they were really proud of them, except for Dan. Obviously Dan didn't like his own photograph, so we wanted to change it, because he does all his hair and everything. No way Dan is it, no way kids are. Anyway, well done to them all, absolutely brilliant. So I'll redo that one for them. All the other kids are happy with theirs. What more could we say? Absolutely superb, and you will be seeing them out and about, especially in the summer clothing. I wouldn't mind, they were asking me for baseball hats as well. Last night they're getting t-shirts, they're getting ID cards, they're getting things thrown at them now. And they're becoming a force. You're going to get to know them very, very soon indeed, and can't wait for that to happen. We look forward to it. And there's another big thing happening. I'm not just going to announce it yet. I'm going to wait until you may have seen me post on social media where maybe being offered another opening. Things are flying. Honestly, it's been really, really hard work, and it's still hard work. And I'm trying to organise t-shirts now. The Papa John's EFL Cup final, Trophy Cup final, will be on the 3rd of April, where the officials are all wearing our t-shirts during the warm-ups. We're going to get some photos of those, so we'll send them all out on social media. If you're at the game, by the way, don't forget, please send them in to us as well. You may just win a prize. The best photo may win a prize. And then on the 23rd, 24th, which is Derby Day weekend, on Merseyside, Liverpool versus Everton at Anfield, there's going to be a big kick on, should we say, with grassroots football. We're trying to make sure that every club adheres to it. We're sending out the press releases. We will give that. We will send them out. Our friend Bob, the North Liverpool, where we were today, we'll send them a press release. They can start publicising what's happening over that weekend. And also we'll send them out to all leagues. So if you want one, request one, the press release, please, mal@don'ttexttheline.com, and I'll get one sent straight out to you. Not a problem at all. And we're just developing the poster as well now. We're out and about, and you may have seen, I haven't announced it, and I'll announce that tomorrow, because obviously I'll show a picture on social media and announce who the 2 top referees are to go on the national poster for the REFspect. We try to use different referees over the years, and it all depends who's available. It is hard to contact them and get the youngsters in, and we've finally done that as well, and we've chose them. So I hope you support them. You know, you could use a million referees, but you've got to end up with the likes of 2. We know that, so these are the 2 referees that I want to portray with national REFspect, and watch them. And boy, are these up and coming referees. You mark my words. They want to go up the ladder, and I'm going to pass that message on to the County FA, and they can watch and they can monitor them. It's out of our hands, but I do highly recommend them, and I'm sure there'll be a lot of managers who have had these kids as well on the academy games. They can get them on there as well. But love them, absolutely. You watch, and Mal at don'texline.com, send me some feedback on them as well, please. Well, there you go. What a day we had today. What a glorious day it was outside on the North Liverpool JFL, and wherever you were as well. And I know Rob's been sending his videos live. It was nice and sunny in London there as well. Wherever you are, lap it up. Please don't forget your clocks go forward. Yes, we all lose an hour. I do. I'm going to bed very shortly after this one, I think, just to catch up on some sleep. I really do need to catch up on sleep. It's been one hectic month, I assure you. But hey, don't cross the line 24/7. We get there and we work hard at it, and we try and make a difference. And as I say, hopefully I'll have an announcement very soon. I'm working on a lot of things at the moment, and if you're at the North Liverpool JFL today, watching some great games, you may have seen me carrying this. It's our new monitoring form, and now what we'll tell you what we're doing. We're not hiding it. Why should we? We can come onto your touchline and we can monitor the game. We can monitor the touchlines and we give feedback. And obviously, if there's anything untoward, we'll pass a copy in to your league, and also what our findings, and also the County FA. It's very, very serious. These are there, so always be careful what you like on the touchline now, but also any guidelines. There is also a little monitoring thing that we put down for referees as well, where they're in uniform, what have you, and kids need to wear shin pads. Remember that, because that's what the referees are looking down on, because it's health and safety. When you go out to a game, make sure the kids have got safety in mind first, and you have, and make sure they've got their shin pads on. Just a little message, just to let you know. Don't forget them, put them on, because kicks can happen, we know that, and it's very tender down there, isn't it, on the shin there with the kids, so please make sure that the kids have got shin pads on. The referees will be checking on that one. We've got some coins there as well that will pass on to our referees, the two referees in question as well. They're not going to look back on this one because we've got good sponsors. Ref for Me, absolutely fantastic, thank you very, very much indeed. They're sponsoring the National REFspect Awards for 2022. Wow, get in, they've done it last year and they're going to do it bigger this year. We've got 3 prizes this year, so we're really glued to it, looking out. And we've also got the referee forum, and we've got the badge man who are helping us as well to try and get something solid that we can look at, foolproof, where referees, all the info is passed into us, and we look at them and have a little panel and we go over a few things and who we think should be the winner of the National REFspect Award for 2022. And also thank you very, very much to Mike Riley, the PGMOL, the Premier Games match officials. If you didn't know what that was, forget the L, it's a limited. They're sending us some nice gear as well to go coincide with the awards that we do have as well. And I want to keep something back for our nominated referees for the poster campaign for 2022. And I've got to send them off to my designer and developer who's going to organise the poster. Wow, can't wait to see this one as well. I want to try and do a really, really good poster this year, a really structured one, a really powerful one, powerful message, because our referees, it's a good thing for having our referees, isn't it? It is. It's working. There is still poor touchline behaviour around and about. We know that, especially in the amateur game. Dear me, you're going to have to stand on the touchline, you know what's coming there. Anyway, wow, this is what we want. We want to protect our referees, keep them within the game, and our new games, our referees as well. And what about Lewis? He's one of my ex-players, he's doing referee, and I'll get some feedback off him today, just how it went. So well done to Lewis, who's just passed his referee course, and he's just up-and-coming referee. Wanted to get involved in it because he's seen how referees were treated on the sidelines. So he's welcome anytime towards the leagues that I am, and I'll try and get down to their leagues as well, just to monitor and watch them in action, because they really do deserve a round of applause. They're working hard, and especially to those referees who want to go up the ladder, and I'm going to recommend them highly, the referees, once again, to our local county FA. They're up-and-coming refs, and they need, well, they don't need that much. These are the ones that I've chosen, honestly, and I'm going to get some really good feedback on these two, I assure you. And it's not just them two, it's other referees, and some referees they don't want to go up the ladder, some will go up the ladder, but I'm a firm believer in ones who want to go up the ladder, then promote them. They're the ones, if you're unsure, you know, you want to go up the ladder, then you do it. And there's a massive congratulations to Olivia Henderson. She used to be on our books, she used to be with us and what have you. I've seen Olivia quite a few times refereeing, absolutely superstar, we know that. And she just got a Liverpool County FA Cup final. Well done to Liv. Hope she does really well in that one. And I don't know what the teams are just yet, but sometimes I go to Liverpool County FA and watch some of these cup finals because there's some cracking games, and it's worth it because you've been monitoring these teams around and about. So I look forward to seeing what game that Olivia's got as well. But best of luck and well done, well deserved, that's all I can say. And congratulations once again to Olivia. Now, every referee who wants to go up the ladder, there's always an opportunity there for them. Grab it, don't let it go, and you'll go through some bad times, we all know that. But there's a lot of positive times as well. There's a lot of good parents and managers out there as well who will recommend you, will push you, and will give you that round of applause and give you 10 out of 10. And I'll be one of them probably next season if I take over the team, but I'm like that, what to do. And watch this space, because we could just have a female coach. We just could have. Anyway, watch this space for us. And I'm just ordering the kit. I'm getting that ordered. It's made in the UK. I won't be waiting as long for it. I've got my sponsor, Aintree Sofas. You heard the lads last night. Well done to Aintree Sofas for getting the sponsorship for the DXTL FC Lions. They'll be the under-7 teams. And I want to try and do it unique colours, and I've looked around and I think I've got it. But hey ho, no matter what colour you choose, there'll always be someone who's got it. Believe me, you look, what happens when you go and get a new car, you meet up, you go, I haven't seen anything like that. And as soon as you buy that, there's a million on the road, you're all sitting there at the lights and everything thinking, dear me, has everyone got one of these cars? We all do it, we all know, and you know where I'm coming from. Anyway, fantastic, well done to all you referees, and especially today as well, and the teams. And I was talking to Bob, it was great, we were outside a lot more, to be honest, because we were lapping up the sun, just like everyone else. They were in shorts, they were in sunglasses, they were in t-shirts. It was great. I was sweating a little bit because I had this sort of gear on, but I wanted to portray the t-shirt that the officials will be wearing during the warm-ups this year in April 2022. Please, if you're at one of the grounds and you see them warming up during the warm-ups, please send a photograph in. You might be in a chance to win something. So we look forward to whatever you are, please, honestly, send it into mal@don'txtheline.com, and you might be a little prize winner as well, because we always keep some awards back. Honestly, we really do. Anyway, well done to everyone who turned out today. It was absolutely heaving. It was fantastic. It was lovely to watch. Even the kids running around wild. They were great, but there was great football to be seen. And everyone just seemed to be happy, because we've all been locked in, haven't we, over the months, and it's getting warmer and warmer and warmer. Not too sure what tomorrow's going to bring. Well, hey ho, I'm looking forward to football tomorrow. I'm meeting up with quite a few other managers as well. But don't forget, managers, we're looking for you, we're clocking it. Now we're really working on the REFspect awareness weekend, so you've got to really get involved. Get your teams involved. What can you do? What teams can do? And I'm sure the badge man has got something planned already, and the referee forum with Ant, I'm sure they're working on something to support. Why don't we give managers a reward as well? And maybe we can ask the referees to nominate, because they're the people in the middle, not just your favourite mate, not just the best friend, but teams. But then again, are you referees impartial if you were voting for a manager? I don't know, you know. That's something different. But anyway, let's do something that we can. We just want to bring grassroots football together. We've been bringing the community together within grassroots football since 2003. And if you've seen it, I had a great meeting the other day. Honestly, it's a fun meeting. I'm really working hard to coincide with this. I'm starting a new job soon as well. Part of the NHS. I'll announce all that next week, because I've got to get my head ready. I took some annual leave. I'm back with the person I support, who unfortunately will be leaving on April the 11th. It's going to be hard, 15 years working with him. I think the majority of you people know who I'm talking about, because you meet him, you've met him all over the country, you've taken him all over the country. and you see him in football as well. He loves it. You wouldn't think that there was anything wrong with him. It's been really, really good getting him back into the community, and we don't want him to fail. We really, really don't, but unfortunately we were basically forced out to go. We knew, because it was either leave or be forced out and go, because some companies just don't give a damn. Honestly, they don't. And we'll give more information on that one, because we're keeping informed, and we're going to keep informed with the support staff that's leaving. We're going to be monitoring, we're going to be watching, because we have a duty of care even when we've left, believe it or not. And that's what I have. I love working with the community, kids, the whole lot, all of us, the managers, the referees, everyone. I just want to bring everyone together and let everyone be happy if we can in these torrid times, and they are torrid times at the moment. And if we can only rely on the sun, well, there you go, just to keep us warm, just to recharge the batteries. We all need it, we all love it, and hey ho, that is what life is all about, enjoying it, putting a smile on your face. And we want you to do that tomorrow as well at the Walton KTL. And I do apologise, I did say at the start of the season to many leagues out there that I would get around as many leagues as I possibly can, but you get inundated, you get requested to monitor games, and that's what I've been doing. And you know, there is one or two other volunteers out there who are also doing this, and they give me feedback as well, but we can't get round every single league, unfortunately. So please bear with us. We've still got a long time to go towards the end of the season, and we've got our awards. We're not too sure how the awards are going to be dealt with at the moment, but we funding bids, if they come in and help us out, or get a good sponsor, get in touch with me please if you want to sponsor us. Like Aintree Sofas, you will get loads of publicity, not just on the kits, on our podcasting, on our DXTL TV, from the touchlines, word of mouth. I tell everyone, I know a lot of people, I've got a lot of followers all over social media. You will get the highest possible publicity that we will give you. Like Aintree Sofas, go down and buy yourself a 3-piece suite. There you go. It's a little bit of publicity. We haven't got the kit done yet, and I don't know whether he's paid, but I know he will. He's a fantastic man, John, and I get on really, really well with him, and he wants to get involved in everything that I do. Why? Because he trusts me, and he knows that I can go out and I can work very, very hard. Just ignore that. I'm playing a tune, that's my phone. That'll go about 40 times now, honestly. But that's what it's all about. This is me, this is Don't Cross the Line, this is Mal Lee, bringing everything to you. DXTL, TV from the touchline, podcast with SoundCloud. We have No Ref, No Game. We have Hearts of Gold. We have Don't Cross the Line, and we have our REFspect programme as well. Now you can put that music to it because I'm singing to it. I'm trying to cover it, I'm trying to talk over it. But there's always a lot of impatient people who won't give up and like to get on the show. I should have turned it off before I come in. I forgot all about it. But I hope you like the tune. I doubt it. But you'll also say to me, change that tune, the ringtone. We've still got 2 minutes, so I don't know whether this is going to ring for 2 more minutes. Not too sure. It probably will do. Looking at that, it's my son, and he won't give up. I've been ringing him all morning, didn't pick the phone up, now he decides to ring me back. Hey ho, there we go, a little bit of peace. But come on, it's a live show, it's what's part of it. This is what we bring to you, this is why it should be included in all our shows. Don't like to edit things if we don't have to. And my tea is still hot as well. Normally I have about 5-6 sips of that. There you go. What's it like? So wherever you've been, what's it been like out and about today? Give us some feedback. What was the North Liverpool JFL like? What I saw, brilliant. The games I saw, brilliant. Even the respect towards the referees, brilliant. 1 or 2 reports I had in that we looked at, that will definitely be looked at, and I'll be fed back to the committee. I'll give that, and they'll look into it as well, because we have a great relationship with the county FAs, with the committees, and I'll be out and about tomorrow. Any feedback, because ours is genuine feedback, and we don't like any of the referees giving us the feedback. It wasn't from the referees actually. There was real praise for the referees today. Everyone loved them, and that is good. Music to my ears, because you know you're doing a good job. And they get looked after as well, because you should leave those referees alone, like your kids, no shouting. They want to be given encouragement as well. We all love encouragement, so when you're out and about, encourage your referee as well. regardless experience, no matter who they are, they're having a go, they're bringing the game to you. 1 or 2 games without a referee today, totally different. So hats off to the managers who've done that as well, because they don't want to do it. But if you're a shortage of referees, they have to do it at the moment. And the kids, I know what's like, they're all moaning, our manager should be giving us things. You can't, because they tend to give less because they're their manager. So well done to everyone who got involved and took the whistle up today and had a little go themselves. And thanks to Rob, honestly, the stuff he's been sending me, there's t-shirts, there's flags, there's whistles. I'm like, wow, there's all kinds of logos. I've got to get myself to grips with if I can next week and get on to them, because I had a really tough week last week and it's all mounted up, and the referees are going to be loving me. It's like Aladdin's den here, and you're going to look at the 2 referees that I've chosen sometime this week. I'd love your feedback as well if you don't mind. So there you go. We have come to the end of our show. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. Well done to the young commentators. We'll be back again tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. If you've got any feedback or you've got anything, any news for me, man@don'ttexttheline.com, and I'll read it out on tomorrow's show. In the meantime, put your feet up, relax, enjoy the weather, have your barbecue, and we'll see you tomorrow around about 3 p.m. with our Sunday show. Good night, or good afternoon, or good evening, whatever it may be. See you later.